everyone, welcome to Bible class. I have my new friends with me again today. I have Max the Moose.
Moo! Hello everybody, it's so good to be here today.
And I also have Gabby. Gabby, can you say hi?
Hello everyone, I'm so excited to help with Bible class today. I just can't wait to tell you guys. Oh my goodness, it is such a fun story. It's a story all about water and a storm, and it's just amazing. I can't wait for you guys to hear this story.
Oh, thank you, Gabby, but you can't give it away yet. You can't tell them yet.
In today's story, it has to do with water. And so I got a big thing of water, and I have some different toys to play with. I found like a little funnel. You can kind of funnel the water. It's kind of fun. I even found a lid to a water bottle, and that has a little hole, so I can play with that. That's super fun. These little medicine cups, they can work really good, and you can pour into something else and then pour that into there. So playing with water is really, really fun. You can get measuring spoons and cups. Ask your parents if you can get a big tub. If you can do it outside with a really big tub, that would be fun. And you guys can play with water today and try to make storms. And in today's story, there was a huge storm and they had a boat. So I'm going to pull all this stuff out. Okay, so I'm going to pretend that this is my boat, and this guy is going to try to get in the boat, and he's going to try to sail from this side all the way to the other side of the lake without his boat sinking. But guess what? A huge storm is going to come. Oh no, a huge storm. Oh, and he didn't make it. His boat sank. In today's story, you are going to see that there is a huge storm. And let's find out if the boat sinks.
So today's story is going to be in 3 different gospels. That means 3 different men that knew this story, thought it was so important that they wrote it down, and it is in the Bible. This is a wonderful story of Jesus performing a miracle. This might be one of the most amazing miracles that Jesus, well, I don't know, there's so many, it's hard to say, but this one's pretty cool. So I'm going to let my friends here start the story off for you. All right, Gabby, you ready to start the story?
Oh, I'm so excited I get to start the story. Okay. The first thing that happened is Jesus had been teaching for a very long day, and he was getting tired, and so he decided to get into a boat with his disciples and go across the Sea of Galilee with them.
That's right, Gabby, he did. They all got into a boat and they went across the sea. Now, Max, are you ready to tell more of the story?
Oh, yes, I want to tell more of the story. Okay, so the first thing that happened in the boat was Jesus was so tired that he laid his head down on a cushion and he fell fast asleep.
Oh yeah, and while he was fast asleep, a storm came. And all the wind and the waves, oh my goodness, the waves, it started blowing into the boat, and the boat started to sink. And his disciples were like, oh my goodness, we're gonna die.
That's right, they were super afraid. They were really, really scared.
They came down to Jesus and they said, "Teacher, don't you care that we are all going to die?"
Jesus opened his eyes and he saw his friends were afraid. And he got up and he spoke to the wind and he said, "Silence, be still."
Yeah, and this is the crazy part. All of a sudden, the wind totally stopped, and it didn't blow anymore, and the waves completely calmed down, where it was almost like you weren't even on a lake. It was that calm. Then Jesus looked at his disciples and he asked, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?"
They said, "Who is this man? Even the wind and the waves obey him." I bet they were kind of freaked out. I bet they were like, "Oh, oh."
Yeah, that's right. I think I would have been really freaked out too. Oh my goodness.
Well, thanks you guys so much for helping us with our story today. That was really great. And that is a miracle. A miracle is something that Jesus did when he was here on earth that was impossible. But with Jesus, it was possible. That was a crazy story. That was amazing how Jesus could tell a storm to be silent and it would obey him. We're going to play a fun storm and silence game so that we can see what it's like to make a storm be silent. All right, so this will be fun. I'm going to have you guys make some storm sounds. What's a storm sound that you guys can think of? How about a blowing wind? All right, another storm sound. We can make rain sound. Can you make like a rain sound? Rainstorm by patting your legs. Good job. All right, maybe thunder. Go. All right, when I say storm, you guys are going to make a whole bunch of storm sounds. And then when I say silence, you guys have to freeze and not make any sound. Ready? Go. Storm. Silence. Good job. Storm. Silence. Storm. Silence. Good job. That was so good. Jesus' disciples knew that he was a good man and a good teacher, but when Jesus calmed the wind and the waves, he showed his friends that he is Lord. Jesus has power over everything. Have a wonderful week. I hope you have fun playing with some water, maybe making some waves and boats sink. And remember how powerful and wonderful Jesus is all week. See you next week.